The other story that's dominating the front, the middle and the back pages, well, it's the man of the moment, isn't it? Luke Littler, the 16-year-old darts player, through to the final of the PDC World Darts Championship.
Yeah, the fairy tale for Luke Littler continues. I'm looking at the back of the Daily Mail here. Under a headline of Rooney Rage about Wayne Rooney getting sacked at Birmingham, there's a picture of Luke Littler, and they're not dissimilar, are they? Luke Littler and Wayne Rooney. But the 16-year-old Littler, that is, he's through to the final at the Ali Pali. He beat the 2018 champion Rob Cross 6-2 last night. I stayed up far too late watching it. Here is Luke Littler after his victory.
Just gotta stay focused. Just gotta be Luke Littler and just relax. And I only set my goals to win one game and come back after Christmas, and I'm still there.
Well, that was a very underwhelming response from Luke Littler, wasn't it? He's going to play Luke Humphries in the final tonight, and Humphries cruised through his semi-final. He beat Scott Williams 6-0. Dylan Williams from the Darts Cymru online blog has been with us every step of the way during this championship, which feels like it's gone on for about 2 years, doesn't it? Bore da, Dylan.
Right, bore da, Gal.
Yeah, we've nearly got to the end of it now, and one thing we know is that somebody called Luke is going to lift this tonight. But can Luke Littler do it?
Well, why not? You know, he's shown throughout the tournament that he's good enough to win tonight. And you know, if he was to win the title, I think it would be one of the most incredible stories in sporting history. You know, not only darting history, but you know, and one of the greatest ever sporting achievements by a 16-year-old. You know, talking about Luke throughout the tournament, I'm running out of superlatives to convey how good he's been. You know, I don't think I've ever seen a player make the game look as effortlessly easy. You know, he makes pressure situations look so simple, and I think one of the things that attracts everybody to watch Luke, you know, it's the speed in which he does things. He sort of bamboozles his opponents, you know, makes them feel as if they're on some sort of merry-go-round when he's taking out these massive checkouts, scoring so heavily. You know, and he's never out of a leg, is he? You know, with his scoring prowess, his throw is just so smooth, it's rhythmic and controlled, you know, which results in sort of consistency and an insane standard throughout.
Morning, Dylan. I was watching last night and he dropped that first set, didn't he? And I thought, is the pressure going to start getting to him now? But his composure, and yes, the crowd, they are behind him, but to show that maturity, I know he's 19 days shy of his 17th birthday, but my oh my, he is so mature out there, isn't he?
He is, you know, he can do the flashy stuff, but he also shows battling qualities. You know, he was in alien territory last night, wasn't he, having dropped that opening set, but he reacted very well, and that has been the trend. You know, whenever he's seemed to be struggling, which has been very few and far between, if I'm being honest, he's always had an answer. He's found another gear to pull away into the distance. So yeah, he can do the flashy stuff, but he also shows battling qualities which every champion needs to show from time to time.
And he's beaten a couple of champions, hasn't he? He beat Raymond van Barneveld, former world champion, who I think was 40 years older than him. And he's beaten Rob Cross now. He's going to face Luke Humphries in the final. And we can't discount Luke Humphries, can we? I mean, his average last night, 108.74, is one of the top 10 averages in the history of the World Darts Championship, the PDC World Darts Championship.
You've done your homework.
At least I have done my homework. I was taking notes when they were talking about it last night. So to put it into context, he's going to face an opponent who's playing at a similar level, if not a higher level than him.
He is, you know, and if it wasn't for Luke Littler, you know, I think everybody would have been talking about Luke Humphries. You know, he is the man of the moment. He won last night now to become the new world number one. He's unbeaten in his last 18 games. You know, he's won the Grand Prix, the Grand Slam and the Players' Championship leading up to this tournament. And he's aiming to cap off a sensational 12 months, you know, by becoming only the third player alongside Phil Taylor and Michael van Gerwen to win 4 major TV titles in a year. So, you know, looking ahead to tonight, these are 2 players who are at the peak of their game, you know, and it promises to be a real spectacle, and, you know, may the best Luke win.
Yes. Well, at least you know Luke will win. Dylan, diolch yn fawr iawn. That's Dylan Williams.
The diet of Luke Littler, by the way, cheese omelette for breakfast,
We didn't get up till 12.
pizza for lunch,
Yeah.
3 o'clock lunch, and then, of course, the winning kebab afterwards.
Yeah.
Diet of champions, thank you very much. And I did see somebody tweet last night, you know Project Mbappe or Project Ronaldo or Messi,
Yeah.
where you try and get your kid into football. Well, Project Luke Littler, very much easier. You just sit in the pub watching your kid play dance all day.
Well, I've been following his diet for a few years. It hasn't got me anywhere. Coming up, Tal.